Face is still a little red because I just got off that thing. Sitting in that chair all day long really made my back hurt bad. I was already sore from trampoline park yesterday. But sitting down in a chair for the past 8.5 hours really hurt my lower back. Here's my guitar room. We flipped the futon around. Amy was cold, so she was like wrapped up in all these blankets yesterday. Futon's normally against that wall. Because the Sega's right there, the TV's right there. So we sat here and we played video games. But today is the expo. Well, today and tomorrow, but I'm gonna go down today. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's only 10 to 5. We also need to do prep work. So we're going to get together everything that we need for Sunday morning, so we're set and we're ready. Start by looking for my leg compression sleeves. 1, 2. Now, what color sweatbands do we want to wear? Probably going to wear a gray shirt. We'll go green. I like green. Shorts. Shirt. GoPro. Socks. Throwaway sweatshirt. Put it all together, and that's what that portion looks like. Now, I may or may not be wearing that orange sweatshirt during the race. The reason for it, if I didn't explain this already in the marathon training, is it starts early in the morning, so it's cold. So you wear a throwaway sweatshirt that you do just that, you throw it away. Now, this is actually good for a couple of reasons. You're not actually throwing anything away. You're getting rid of it. But after the race, people go through the course and they pick up all the clothes, they put them in bins, they wash them, and they donate them to the Goodwill. So it's essentially giving your clothes to the Goodwill when you're done with it, except it's going to be a whole bunch of like gloves and hats, sweatshirts. Sometimes people will wear like those tearaway pants and throw those on the side of the road, but more often than not, it's just people wearing shorts or the spandex, and they just keep those on the whole race. So you get a whole bunch of sweatshirts and gloves and hats. Sometimes you'll get some random things on the side of the road, like people will throw like scarves and things too, but all that gets collected and it all gets donated to the Goodwill, so it all goes to charity. But they're calling for a high of 60 and partly sunny on Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to need it. Now the race starts at 9 a.m., so if by about 8 it's 40 to 50 degrees, I won't wear the sweatshirt. Then I'll just save it for another race. Well, that kind of sucks. I thought I had a few GU gels left for my running belt. I only need like 2. I could probably pick a couple up at the expo tonight. Up in the air whether or not that'll happen. It's a runner's expo, so there's supposed to be like sales and stuff supposed to be reasonably priced, but it's usually pretty expensive at those expos. But I just need 2 gels, so if I can get 2 gels for like $3 to $4, that's reasonable. I'll do that. You'll also be wanting a change of clothes to leave in the car for after the race. The worst thing is driving home, soaking wet, freezing cold, and getting your car seat all wet with sweat. That's gross, that's uncomfortable. We avoid that by simply bringing a change of clothes and a towel, because you never know who's in the parking lot and you want to cover up the bits that you don't want other people to see, and just get changed in your car. It takes 5 minutes. You feel a lot better afterwards. Take that tip from me. Always bring a change of clothes. You feel so much better. If you're drained and you're sweaty and you just want to die, it feels so much better, and it's such a pick-me-upper to just put on some fresh clothes. Off to the expo on this beautiful, did I say beautiful? Northeastern Pennsylvania afternoon. You want to see how beautiful this day is? Let me give you a look. See all that rain and that angry sky? Woo! Just another spring day here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Well, fingers crossed that the weather forecast stays relatively accurate for Sunday, because I will complain the entire time if I have to run in the rain. If it's 40 and rainy, last year It was freezing, but at least it was sunny. If it's cold and rainy this year, oh my God. I'll still do it. I'm not gonna not do it. But I really hope that it's comfortable at least. Okay, we have arrived. This parking lot is crazy as usual, so let's go get our packet. All right, that was interesting. I had the camera on the tripod sticking out of my pocket because it's pouring rain. I literally walked in the building and was taking this out of my pocket, and someone said, "You can't film in here." Okay, so I didn't. I didn't even have the camera turned on. I guess I can understand it. It's the expo's inside a building that is also like a bounce house. There's a lot of little kids running around. I wasn't gonna film any of the little kids. I don't like to film kids, so well, unless it's the tiny little human, but in that case, it's the tiny little human. I'm responsible for her for that day, so I can film her. If I'm responsible for the human life, I could film it, but I digress. So I didn't film while I was in there. It wasn't much of anything anyway. It was probably the weakest expo they've had to date, but I got a little like gym-esque bag this year instead of just that plastic bag. So let's see what we got. My running shirt. Oh man. The past 2 years they gave us these shirts by a company called like A4, and I found them online. Every time I'm about to go buy more of their shirts, because they make the best running shirts. Oh, and it's short sleeve too, man. I mean, it feels nice, but oh, that white balance bounced. The past 2 years, they've been nice long sleeve shirts made by this company, A4. This is Sport Tech. I mean, I'll wear it. It's white, so it'll work good as soon as I start running outside in the mornings because it's brighter, so that'll work. I'm gonna have to buy some of those A4 shirts, but they're like my favorite running shirts. I prefer to wear long sleeve running shirts in the summer. It keeps the sun off me so I don't get all sunburned, and then when I get hot and sweaty, you know, it keeps me a little cooler because I'm sweaty. So we got a cup, Scranton half magnetic chip clip thing. I don't even know what this is. It's a cell phone wallet. This is interesting. Oh, I see. You stick it, it's got adhesive, it sticks to the back of your cell phone, and then you put your stuff in a little pouch. I'll never use this. Yep, my one free drink coupon. Where does this take place this year? After party in the half between 10 and 3. Don't forget to grab your free drink, soda, beer, wine, or standard mixer at Stalter's or the V-Spot. So we can go to Stalter's or the V-Spot and get one free beer. If Liz and Morgan are out, or if Amy comes down, I'll probably pop my head in there. $1 off tickets for the Electric City Craft Brew Fest. I'm usually not in town when this happens, but I may actually be here this year. It's my birthday weekend, so I kind of already have plans, but I may at least be in Pennsylvania. I'm usually on vacation, gone for work, or it's New York, I think, one year. All right, let's see what my bib number is. There it is. I was vlogging when I signed up for this. I should have put Jeffgrantmedia, but at least they did the Jeff Grant, all lowercase, one word. So that's pretty cool. There's a little strip on the back. You can't really, let me see if I can do this. It's not working. There's a little strip. There's a little strip on the back. That's the magnetic strip. That's my timing chip. And then inside here, just a couple safety pins. And the Scranton Running Company, who like puts on this race, the expo's in this building because they're in this building. I stopped in and got a couple gels while I was there. It's a little more than I wanted to spend, which is why I buy them at Dick's or I buy them online. But I didn't have any, and I need one or two. Such a miserable day. My back feels exponentially better after I did that teeter hang-ups today. Just want to throw that out there. If you have a teeter hang-ups, you're thinking about getting an inversion table, get an inversion table. Those things work wonders. All right, let's take off. There's only one time. You're gonna fall. Okay, we're back. Now we need to do some organization. Bib number, which I'm not gonna put on yet because I wanna make sure the GoPro is gonna be up high. The GoPro will probably be about here so I can wear my number down low over my stomach. I got 2 of these salted caramel and 2 of these chocolate outrage. These are by far the best flavors of goos you will ever have. Amazing. The chocolate outrage, I just want to eat it like all the time. It's so good. But with this belt, what I do, there's 2 pouches. There's a big one and a littler one, but now I have different keys. I take my cell phone, $20 bill, my ID, and I stick them in a plastic bag so they don't get sweaty. And I put them in here, and I normally stick my car keys in a smaller pouch. Now what you do is you take these goos, you bend them in half, and you pull them through, but you have to be careful because they're meant to be torn off. You don't want to just grab it and rip it because you might tear the top off it and then the goo's all gone. So you get through, then you kind of want to squeeze it and squish it so it doesn't slide out. I have lost these before because they've slid out. I think this race last year I lost one, and I lost 1 or 2 during the New York City Marathon. Goos are strung up. I'll just get a plastic bag downstairs, throw the rest of my crap in here. Also in the backpack that I will leave in my car on race day will be a towel to dry sweat and cover the bits up when you're getting changed. The dry clothes, of course, and at least 1 Powerade. Oh, yeah. One more run at this teeter hang up for the day. Oh, God. I used to use this thing several times throughout the course of a day. All right. You're going to let me go here so I can continue with this stretch. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can subscribe by hitting that big red button down below, ring that bell next to it, give me a thumbs up, or click on that floating head of mine that you're going to see that's not all red like this. And just a second here. Good night.